send this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now Dart. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboo. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Now Dart on 2nd down. Lays out, what a catch! They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st down, New York.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Dart's going to check to a different call. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Here's Dart. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that, dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is it Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes. Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. And all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, the best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Stafford hits his running back. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
40-yard line.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Stafford. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. Nakua here. He's got it. This is going to be a big gain, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stafford now. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
It's his targets. That's Torrey Horton. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Well, last week he was one of the many guys held in check in that loss, right, Brock? But there's an early catch towards a hopefully better overall effort in this one.
Ultimate team sport. It's never about any individual, but it's about the whole group. A lot of people got to step up this week, and that's a good way to start it.
From the red zone now. And there it is. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Devontae Adams scoring there to end an 8-play drive. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Calvin Austin on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10. Here's start now. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, looks like about 7. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. To throw, here's Dart. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Slot man in motion left. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. It's a New York touchdown!
I'm kind of having flashbacks up here, Kate, to the original Arena League. Why? Because it showed just how tough it could be to catch a receiver when he gets a running start. That touch pass, it gave him that opportunity. He forced those defenders into a losing game of catch-up.
That's up and through for the point after. And the lead is up to 8. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 14-6 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Stout all set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Stafford. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. Shelby Harris. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
At the 24-yard line.
And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Now Stafford to throw. It's to Williams over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Delivers another one to Williams. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Stafford on 1st and 10. That last play giving him 8 completions on his 12 attempts. He's going to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A 2nd down throw from Stafford. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
This one to Williams out left side. And they won't get any of the action they wanted after that catch. The completion limited to just 3 yards. Now it's 4th down. Stafford gonna go on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Darks looking to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Second down throw here from Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he gets home. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. That one right down the middle. And they add another to their lead.
21, Rams 6.
Stout all set to send this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. On the move, headed right. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Catch made right side by Nakua. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that gives L.A. the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First down for Stafford. And he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. Looking in the air here. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's second down. A whole lot of contact on both ends on that play, Brock. A good look to even find him with that throw, but the hit just too much.
I think I've seen about everything on a practice field. You know, one thing I've never seen.
He's under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. Brian Burns. Had 2 sacks a week ago. Now his first one here today.
Third down.
Here he goes, third and long. 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining in half number 1, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fourth and forever coming up. 32. Stafford now off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Now Dart. Gets everything he has under this one. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
It's Scannaboo on second down. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Rams at a man to the secondary. Third down. Dart setting in the throw here. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Here goes Dart to the air. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. Scannaboo now from the gun. Shoves him off. And he gets home. Touchdown Giants. Cam Scannaboo. His first career touchdown in the NFL. How about it? That one splits the uprights. And they stretch their lead to 22. Stout all set to send this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Stafford. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defense call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
4 seconds left, and instead of bringing the field goal unit out, they're trying for 6. A final throw before the break. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here start now. Connects with his receiver. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We've set it down from 37. Darts back to throw. Lewis Slime puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Hand off to Scatterby from the gun. And this one will complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's broken up by a big hit in the end zone. What an effort there to prevent that touchdown. And that forces 4th down. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now. Over the middle, that's caught by Horton. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to 1st.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
1 yard gain.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He's got it inside the 10. The deep pass comes up big. And that gives them 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those...
And the rush is going to win this one if they get to it. That's Burns again. And they're in a tough spot now on this 2nd and goal.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Stafford to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got it. It's in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
A gain of 10 yards. It's now 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Stafford. Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, Rams.
Nevis now for the extra point.
Harrison Nevis on for the extra point.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And they're even able to add some yards on after they brought that one in.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
To throw, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Well, we all saw it, Brock. These guys made no attempts to hide how frustrated they were dropping that season opener last week. Unfortunately for their opponents today, they've taken their frustrations out here in week 2 as we are now in blowout territory.
I think we know this, Kate, in professional sports especially. It's all about how you respond.
Yeah.
You're going to get kicked in the teeth sometimes. How do you respond to it? Yeah, this was a great effort today.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Tyler Newman there defensively.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now, Stafford. Cut out left. And they cleaned that play up nicely, Brock. After a gain of 4, they limited them to that, so not enough to stave off this 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first. Oh, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
And this will wind up incomplete, so failure to connect brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Stafford to throw. And the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They take the handoff. Now Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Stafford on 1st and 10. And he's very close to that 350-yard passing mark in this game. They are throwing it again. That one complete to Higbee. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That's over the middle and money to Nakua. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
250. Throwing on 2nd. Stafford. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because it's been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
This one's caught. And he gets home. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Puka Nakua. The 2nd score that he has brought in this season. Nevis now for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark, because this one is up and through.
Makes the score Giants 38, Rams 19.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
Taking a shot deep here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his 3rd of the year. They'll try this extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they pad their lead by 1.
45, Rams 19.
Stout all set to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Typically by this point, with this kind of lead late in the game, you don't see the ball pushed down the field. Now, there's part of me that kind of likes it because you're giving your backups an opportunity to play. There's also a part of me where, you better be careful because I don't think this defense is going to forget it.
This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
18 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
On the tackle.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
A 2nd down throw from Stafford. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. They pick up 14 yards on that one. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. Yeah, the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense that's flying around and making the play.
And it just seems, Brock, like this punishment is not going to end until that clock runs out. It has been a lot of plays just like that one that have led them here.
You know what's funny, too, Kate, as you say that? I can still feel soreness in my neck, in my ribs, and my back after games like this where you just get hit a bunch.
3rd and long for him here. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Darts back to throw. Brought in inside the 20. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, Giants.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. Last week provided these guys their first test of the year. Didn't do too well on that one, but this week they've had a nice response. They're on their way to that first win of the season.
As a team, this is the only correct answer you want from the test, Kate. Showing they can move past a loss really quickly and play to the par, to the standard that they want to play to the next time out. Well done.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but it gets really tough right here in game action.
Corey Horton, his intended receiver. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
If I was scoring a football game like those guys score every single baseball game, I'd put a G by that completion. A G for guts. Because after you throw a pick, to come right back on the next drive and give your receiver a chance, that takes some serious, serious trust.
Desperation time here. Got a man. That's Nakua. And this is going to be 1st down all the way inside the 40. What a play call that was on 4th.
It's a gain of...
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Stafford on 2nd down.
At the Giants' 34-yard line.
Completes another one to Horton. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
14 yards.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us. And when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Giants are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Giants come away with the win. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by...
Get ready. Yo, Prim, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge. At ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chillin', buildings, high ceilings. Billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots from the pots. Checking in on parlays or parfaits, how my days start. We all play it. Dinner's cup, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor, serial threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all wanna bet? I got a crypto key, it come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get bored of that. It's too small, I'm off of that. In the roof now, Midtown, where the office at. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is Chip.
Yeah. I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the bip, the boom, bip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is Chip.
Yeah. I lay down digital lines over more bass. Think it's a shame these kids ain't see no freakniks. DC Howard homecomings and wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown I'm coming. Then got grown, start clubbing and doing. We wasn't when I was young. I only wanted. I only saw the next 10 minutes. ADHD, I guess. Things unchanged. Now I wanna add an extra zero. Be the hood hero. Turbo Maybach V12 go 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds. We move no less than 4. This ain't no contract. This ain't the trade. No. Wars, no. I'm from the block with a chain. This a new blockchain. But my portfolio is many things. From quantum computing to biotech, cause it's life improving. Degradable plastic trash removing. And when the market is down, it's like a hustle when no one is around. Your palm itch when opportunity's found. It's Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is Chip.
Yeah. I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the bip, the boom, bip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is Chip.
Yeah. I lay down digital lines over more bass.
Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one